went down at around 10:30 this morning. A man in his 50s arrived here to the emergency room in an ambulance. He was checking himself in for a mental evaluation, and during the intake process, a technician noticed in his belongings he had a bag, and he had something suspicious inside that bag, at least to the technician. So he took the bag outside. He dropped the bag on a sidewalk heading towards the helipad, and he took another object out to the helipad. That second object was described as something wrapped in cloth that had been inside the bag. Creve Coeur Police, along with the St. Louis County Bomb and Arson Squad, responded. Meanwhile, both lanes of Interstate 270 had to be shut down near the hospital here.
Yeah, the world's crazy. Crazy. People panic. Speaking of panics, I had 2 panic attacks, 2 anxiety attacks today. And if I sit and think about it, I'll have another one. I really don't want one. I feel sick. I did manage to... I had the air conditioning part off and just the fan running in the house, which must have melted ice or something, because then I started up the air conditioner and it seemed to work a bit. I still have to go down to the basement and dismantle one of the sides of the furnace air conditioner unit to see if there's ice in there. And to see if it's clogged up with dirt. I've been putting that off because it's a big task. Also, the condenser unit outside, the fan comes on and then it makes the freon go through a pipe into the house. I should take that apart and clean it really well too, but I haven't. It's a lot of work that when I do it all by myself, I just, maybe I'll bug my brother to come over and at least be there with me. You really do need someone around with you if you're not professional. Some of the stuff a homeowner can do, just a regular guy can do. I'm not going to get into the electrical part or the freon part or anything, but the part that gathers dust and seeds and dirts and things like that, I can take care of that. I can try, do all the best that I can do, and then if it still doesn't work, then I'll know it's out of my hands. Like I said, I had 2 anxiety attacks this morning. It was really awful. And also all his shootings and stuff. And the fellow, they apparently shot 50 people or some more in a gay nightclub down in Orlando, Florida. This guy was a young pup, younger than my kids. They'd asked several people. Apparently he was hoping someone would start something with his wife and kids so that he could martyr himself and eradicate that person or whatever, all in the name of ISIS. But he wasn't working with ISIS, so he wanted to do it he wanted to be noticed, basically. Like I said, he had a few screws loose. If you're in this country, you don't have to do that stuff. Do something really good. Don't do bad stuff. Do good stuff. If you do good stuff, people will notice. You may not hear your name shouted in the streets as a hero, which is probably what this guy wanted. But he's coming from a different culture, perhaps, where you need to hear the recognition. Oh, the lights in this bathroom flicker. Someday I'm going to have something, a house to live in and a car to drive that work. Everything will work. But that day will be probably the day before I die. Or the day after I die. It's like, oh, we've decided to work now. I feel terrible. I had a clinic appointment today and they called me 2 hours before the appointment and said, doctor's not coming in today. How about an appointment July 27th? And that's another 6 weeks from now. And I thought, I don't know, man. Like, I had a couple anxiety attacks today. So then they decided to double book the doctor on Wednesday. So in 2 days' time, I'm going to the clinic. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe maybe there's some help. Maybe there isn't. But, I need to improve myself and my lot in life, as they say. Because right now I'm stagnating and it's not good. And I'm feeling sick. I've got to go lie down. Upward and onward.